sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'll be left in the dust. Unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. Good morning, guys. A good, great morning to all Guyanese. And I'm hoping each and every Guyanese, yes, whether you know, we mustn't when you say Guyanese, we must not define ourselves. Guyanese is Guyanese. We must not define ourselves by race, by religion, color, creed. We must not define ourselves. When we say Guyanese, we're Guyanese. So when I say Guyanese, the Guyanese before the critic, as much as it sounds funny to me to say, means the PNC Guyanese, the PPP Guyanese, the TNM Guyanese, the Indian Guyanese, the Black Guyanese, the Amerindian Guyanese, the Chinese Guyanese. Yes, it means all Guyanese, right? And this morning, I'm hoping you are as thrilled as I am to have a new government. Now, what has happened? And in respecting this, in respecting the new government, is reaching across to your brother basically and saying, yo, more of y'all have chosen this and I respect your choice. Now, because it's government and government's job is wholly and solely to serve the people, we gotta be serious with it. You understand? So when it comes to government and governance, societies that develop well and grow of maturity, right? I tell you about the society in general. Society that have good governments are the ones that play an integral role. And remember, society is mostly the people, right? Society is mostly made up of the people, the ordinary man, a society. But societies or nations, let's say nation, countries that are developed and are doing well now, are countries that their citizenry has played an integral role in nation building, in the development of that country. A country or a nation does not grow on its own like a child. It takes a community, it takes a village to bring up a child. And that is important for you to know. Every Guyanese must play a role. You can't want throw rubbish on the ground and then say the city nasty. It shines a bad light on us. So there are things that you as a citizen can do. You can't want try to bribe a police because they're wrong, doing your dragging on the road or you're drinking and driving, and then at the same breath say the government is corrupt. So we got a new start. We starting new. Right? So we got to start, and I've been singing this all the time. It's not a new start. It's a new start for the government. It's not a new start for the Guyanese Critic. I've been saying this all the time. Right? So we giving them a lending air you give to the government. Did you administration, you give them an air. But you also have to be present. You can't do this course online. No. When you see wrong, the hardcore people, you have to say, this is wrong. I cannot be a part of that. You understand? So, the time for separation, you gotta know your place. The time for say who there, who say, no, that's done. Now is nation building. And this morning, we have a president, we have ministers. What next? What do you want as a Guyanese citizen? What are you looking forward to as a Guyanese? That is what I want to hear. So you can call in on 622-7740 and let's get real, because you're tuned in to the realest thing coming out of Guyana and possibly the world. That is undisputably so. I give a little leeway by saying possibly the world, knowing that it is the world. You imagine what you're looking at? Do you understand what you're experiencing? Are you aware that the world has 7 billion human beings and only one Guyanese critic? Oh, it has now dawned upon you. You did not know. My. Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's an amazing thing to have a beautiful mind. Yes, your mind. Like some mornings wake up, right? It was to me. Yeah, you know when I get psycho, my language just change. I just get full Creole. Right? Now you can't talk proper English and behave bad. You gotta talk Creolese and behave bad. And I gotta change up the narrative, because I like associating Creolese with bad behavior. I gotta change up the narrative there. So let me tell you, every once in a while I call one of the ministers yesterday, because I was so proud. And we have had a conversation, the contents of which I cannot divulge. The context of the conversation between myself and one of the new ministers, I will not. The content, but I can explain to you the context. Right? I am proud. I am so proud. Hutad is a black man. That I met just before the election. And from time to time, we have coffee. I did not know who the individual was until I heard he was vying for PPP prime ministerial position. I said, this Baba's just... I always, from first impression, was fascinated by him. Because this black man has a cigar, and he's got a bag. You know, like them lady shopping bag? But it's a man's bag, right? He got a nice bag. He has a cigar. He has the lighter thing. He got a thing with his cigar is going. He got it. Sometimes he got it. He got a thing with him. Where he poke the tobacco in. He takes. So, you know, he got these different things. He dresses a certain way. And I'm looking at this black man, and I'm like, whoa. Whoa. he speaks a certain way. So we drink coffee and I be myself. And me being myself behind the scenes, I know if this is me, if I tell you this is me, I know easy customer. I tell people what I feel. And I would sit there and you thought, no matter what I said, never lashed out. The man was like, well, critic, look at it as and he always had this nice way of putting things. So we are coffee buddies now. Right? We are coffee buddies. And I was so proud every time to sit in the presence of this black man, because he has class that I can't find. I'm supposed to be a suave guy like that. But even to me, ain't got the patience. I too wild. Every time I sit there, I dare my times on the TV and people start, black people start attacking. And I was like, whoa, they know this man? Do they know this guy? He's a lecturer at UG. I was so proud of this man. Yesterday, the man named Carl to be a minister. Young black intellectual to be a minister. The Minister of Foreign Affairs. And I can tell you, I don't see any other person, and there are many. I might be biased because it's my coffee buddy, but I can assure you, his name is Hugh Todd. I can assure you, he will represent us to the world. He will not be a Karen Cummins. This man, I'm telling you, is a boss. Hugh Todd. And today, together, we should all be proud. And here I tell you, this banner, he play no big boy role, you know. This banner just classy. He don't dress for put you down or play King Juffy Jaffa. No, I tell you, yesterday the context of our conversation, not the content, the context of our conversation was him better serving the Guyanese people. And when he is soaring in the skies, which he showed he has a right. So people feel like I have a dead on. You think I have a dead on? Soar, my brother, soar. But when you're there in the skies, remember from whence you came. That was the context. I can't tell you the content because I was not so eloquent. But I felt proud to see a young black intellectual, especially Hutad, step into the light. I am hoping all of this praise, something I don't normally do, as you would know, do not fall on deaf ears. Because I want black people to know you can be anything you want to be. And I have a friend who continually tell me, Critic, when you talk about black people, it's songing. Like if it's only black people got a problem. And the Indian will feel, yeah, they need for thing up. We all have problems. But today, I want the blacks to know that you got for support. You, that's how it got start first. Don't look across at how the Indian feels about you. Don't even play the game. You look after you. It's like the man who goes out there and does an honest living as the rubbish bin man. The man come from Venezuela. Got nice kids and family. The man who does an honest living, his hands are going to be greasy and dirty. You understand? But he does an honest living, like he develop himself. Today, we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity. You don't have to look down on yourself. Nothing is wrong with you in this country as a black man, as an Indian man, as an Amerindian. Let's stop crying. We have cried long enough. Let us look at the future. At the future we want to mold for ourselves. Resources are 100 miles off of this coast in the Atlantic Ocean. And they belong to us. It belongs to the Buxtonian. It belongs to the people from the Bacalus. It belongs to the people from Andale. It belongs to the people from Lusignan. It belongs to the people from Paramakatoy. It belongs to the people from Letem, Anna Regina, Babu Jan. It belongs to us all. How do you plan to share the spoils of our hard work? That is what I want to hear. This morning when you call me, I don't want to hear about your problems, about how you feel it could have been done better. They are ministers of government in place. There is a functioning government now in place. There are teams looking at shortcomings and how you will move forward from there. How do you, the Guyanese citizen, want to be better served? That is the discussion we will start with this morning. And I hope we can go forward in that vein. How? Don't forget, them people is not the lords and ladies were sworn in. They were ministers of government. And if you listen to the oath of office, you will realize they're swearing allegiance to serve the people. Now, as a citizen of Guyana, how would you like to be served, sir? How can I help you, sir? You understand? That's what I want to know. And for those of you who have already and want more, y'all calm down. Don't call this morning. Y'all don't waste my time. Don't waste my time with congratulations and the day that done. I want The blacks who feel they're disenfranchised, who feeling again. I want you to tell me what in your mind. That's what I want. Don't go off thinking, oh God, I's a PNC and we losing. No, 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 no. This administration has to work for all. Where are you, my brother? What can this administration do for you? Do not think of yourself as a PNC or an AFC and would have lost. Think of yourself as a Guyanese. And how can you benefit from this? The promises made by this administration were made to all Guyanese. The pitch were to all. I want to hear. Let me say, the PPP people, they don't get what they want. They don't get the government, they get what they want. You got to wise up and hear what you guys say. Hey, let me go by. Let me go see what we can get. You imagine the PPP people vote. And they get the government. And you vote for PNC. And you going to get a piece of land. Do the laugh. You in your mind, don't let everybody know. But you in your mind, say, what should I say, boy? Imagine them win and me get land. Imagine India man win. Me neighbor, imagine your neighbor, you living by your neighbor. And you watching it, by the black man. And they said that. Yeah, I said, go and apply for a house lot. You call me. You call me and we'll go. And we go quarrel for getting. You understand? You go and you say, so you vote for the PPP. Right? You vote for the PPP. And me get house lot. It's good being a PNC. You understand? Don't get tied up in fighting and you understand? Belt a lot shit them say here. Imagine you vote for the PPP. The PPP when I vote for the PNC and I come and get house land. Go forget something, find out where you can forget. You understand what I tell you? Yeah, I don't running around with hatred. No. Shove it in the face. You will listen to me. Me. I choose. I lose. And then I win. You understand? Wesley Critic, I spent the last 5 months listening to the Minister of Foreign Affairs. No, so, here, I'm biased, you know, I'm willing to tell y'all these things, but I'm biased based on a point of view. Me and this man sit, we have, I gotta tell y'all, because next thing they say, oh, he ain't talking, you know, the Minister, I gotta tell you, we ain't lifelong buddies, but I am proud. Being half black myself, I'm so proud. And when it really dawned upon me, let me tell you what's going on in my life personally, you know. I have been for the last couple of months. I didn't have this state of mind under the previous administration. I gave up everything. I gave up all my business. I gave up everything. Who knows me know. Had huge business, big investment. And under the previous administration, I felt so down. I didn't want anything from them, but I felt so down. I felt so disappointed. So I had personal issues that I could not have gone on with them. It's like when you reach a stage that you and this woman can't live no more. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So I gave up. It might not have been just the government, but it might be my age. And I was kind of really arrogant. I had come into this huge business and I rushed into things, and the whole world was coming down around me. And I reached out to the Minister of Business, and he was a colossal failure. Just talking to him for 15 minutes was a fudging disaster. And I said, oh God, I don't want to do anything. I want to go and do, and I found this. I'm glad that I did what I did, because I found this. I found my true calling, and bang, I'm here today. So when, you know, my big son isn't doing anything, and he's 22, and I said, boy, you gotta do something. You gotta take the bull by the horns. And I didn't, as a child, as a young man growing up, I had nobody to guide me and put me in the right direction. Then I'm having some problems with my second son. He is, after the divorce, I say he never really catch himself. I think he's blaming himself. He might blame me. I might not have been giving him the amount of attention that he's looking for. So I got my personal issues. I got my thing going on. So I'll show you something with Hugh Todd and why I'm so proud of him. For the last couple months, I've been working on setting up my son in a business and doing things and showing him, well, here, this is what you could do and this is how you could do it, and he has a good understanding. He's been doing things. He used to be in the interior with the girl, and he's selling fuel and all kind of thing. He's doing anything. He understands himself. He's a man, takes care of his kid, and I know he got the right foundation for moving forward. So I said, all right. Yesterday I come, and my big son is the one that we support him. We put him up now first. The second one, he now pulling up himself. I say, you got to support your brother. So, and talking about the situation, this is a story that is playing out with me right now, that is playing out in the context of politics in this country. And I want to give you the human side of things, like I always do. So my little son, he go to school, he out. I talk to him, I say, yo, we can help your brother, we can walk, build your brother, we can move on to the second one, and then you. Yeah, so whatever I got is for you. You gonna study. So my big son doing his thing, he painting the place, he doing that kind of thing. And he's excited, you hear him mouth out, he talking, blah, blah, with the friends, he got friends them there, and his big talk up in the place. The answer, he happy. He got business and he setting up himself. My second son, he there. Yesterday I go, he painting, quiet, ain't talking nothing. And this morning, I'm looking at the Hugh Todd thing, and I'm thinking about my son. I say, wow, he's there, and he can't revel in his brother's excitement. He ain't reveling because he think about himself, what you know, what happened to me? Remember, we had a plan. Use next. But he's there, he ain't getting the full vibes. Like how I happy for Hugh Todd. He ain't get the full vibes yet. For realize that when you see somebody succeeding at something, when you see people get things that they're much deserving of, you must be happy for them. Don't hate. So this morning I say, you know something, I got to sit down. And I'm going for lunch with my second son. For Lee knew that happiness that you garner within you for another's success is not a thing to be taken lightly. It is something that is within you that you give to another unknowingly, to have love in one's heart for another person's successes, it is an amazing thing. It gives you a level of contentment that doesn't afford, that affords you the opportunity to ensure you're not taken over by greed. If you're not happy for my success, then what are you saddened by? You ask you? In the context of politics, if you now are not happy by my success, my winnings, I ask you, brother, what are you saddened by? And you are being held back by your own biases, of which we all have. Nothing wrong with having a bias, but being held back by it is the problem. If you are not happy for me in my successes, nothing is wrong with me. I have done nothing wrong. But I must make you aware that you, my brother, have a problem. It is not beyond help, but you have a problem. So this morning, I got some things to do. And then I'll sit and talk to my second son and make him aware. And I ain't telling you about no false smile. Yesterday, I called Hutad, Minister Hutad. And in the fashion we normally talk over coffee, I told him the importance in not making a mistake in having the people who are happy for him, who are proud of him, not making their hands fall. There might be things about that man I don't know. Before I knew him, he would have done story, something in common. But as of today, as we speak here now, I am proud of him and many other young ones, but him I know personally. And being a young black intellectual, I am going to put my best foot forward to ensure that he does well. Now, I don't want anyone to take that as an endorsement to wrongdoings. What happens, happens here publicly. What happens in the Guyanese Critic happens publicly, and all will be accountable to the people. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Critic. How you do? We got a little problem here, man. I just get here for you.
Where is that?
In the bazaar. Stop this back in the bazaar.
What happened?
They closed the gate this morning. President showing the gate closed morning. They closed. Send them higher to close the bazaar gate. I personally call here to take a look into the matter. He did not to this Thursday. People got bills to pay. Nobody calling.
Hold. All right, on it right away. Hi, morning, brother. I just got a complaint that the bazaar gate closed since the president swearing, and well, she said basically there's a timeline they're using, Monday or Sunday, and until now it open back and it's creating real hardships for them. There any reason specific? Mm-hmm. So, all right, Monday it is. Roger, Chief. Cool. I will go there myself and talk to them. Remember, we got to balance this thing because people are frustrated. You know, people looking for making money, but still we can't put them in a situation where they can die. So it's a win-win. Roger that. Roger that. Roger that. Roger that. Safe, Chief. Monday, Roger that. Cool. Yeah. Tell me something. The mayor said that y'all are not recognizing the COVID-19 rules. I don't know how market will stay. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Listen what I will do. I will come there. Mm. Mm. You know what I'm telling you? Listen to me. I'll come there, I'll see what is going on, and we get devise an effective plan, and y'all have to follow the rules. This is not a jokey thing. I know y'all want to make little money, but you're not going to die. COVID-19 will kill you. You understand? Listen to me, I will come there, I will talk to everybody. Monday, that place is opening. You understand? Like come next we're going. I may walk. Listen to me. I will come there, you don't worry. But remember, this is a life and death situation. Not all times they might make the right decision. I know them as run and go and make decision. Not all the time they make the right decision. But you must be aware of the circumstances under which you're making this decision. Everybody want money. But the first thing, two body dead from Stabrook Market. Alright. One body dead from Stabrook Market and it's confused. And nobody hollering, oh the mayor, take. Everybody is a problem. I coming down there today and call you when they're close. And if you see me by time 1 o'clock, call me, remind me. Safe. People, a man came yesterday and the man abusing me with stinking critic. Why you wearing your mask? You know why you don't come out of this car? I rarely come out of this car. Why you wearing your mask? Now wear your mask. You know, what thing your hand? Anyway, I touch money and anything. You clean your hand. Sean, Mano, Daddy and you doing lunch today, right? Okay, I'll pick you up when we do lunch. Daddy wants to talk to you, but let me talk to Michael. Oh, you're on a reading road. So y'all have the paint and so already? Okay. Let me talk to Michael. You sleep good last night, son? You sleep good last night? Your skin and so hot here? Yeah, that's a hard work this goes, son. But it pays off in the end. Hard work always pays off. Yes, son. Now is 9:30. You gotta organize your time. The early bird catches the worm. No. If the paint place opens at 8 o'clock, you left the house 7:30, so you there soon the door open, you gone in. And if you can't get it right early in the morning with places and you buy it in the afternoon before, you back up your plan, you understand? Safe, son. I love you. Cool. So So let me hear what y'all got to say this morning. Y'all call in and let's talk. The phone lines are open. Y'all call in and let's talk. Let me hear what y'all got to say. What I'm saying, let me move forward together. Let me move forward together. Me asking for jump on the PP bandwagon. I ain't becoming a PP. I am saying, what you doing for me, boy? We're going on. So, when 2025 come, I say, hey man, I ask you never give me nothing. I ask. Enough time I ask. Enough time I ask. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good day.
Talk to me.
Alright, I'm from Barbados. My name is Randy Da Silva. I wrote letters in the newspaper, so I'm not sure if you know. But I'm calling asking what are some of the new things you want to see happen in this administration. And let me tell you, I have come up from school and I am on the job hunt now. And as you know, it's not easy to get a job.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Good. So I've been and I've applied to certain public places and so forth. And I will tell you, there are some really racial and biased people in there under the previous administration that was appointed there. And the first step is to remove those people and put neutrality people.
How you just find you neutral got two sides?
There isn't two sides. There is always two sides. And the people that was there, they look at your race, they look at your gender, and they all start to see.
Do you have documented instances where the people who are in management positions in the previous administration and who are still there now have been using race and gender to hire people? You have?
I don't have documents. I have word of mouth. I have had complete. Say, for instance, the public assistance. You know about public assistance for people, right? Good. In Barbados here, there is a woman at WIM that pulls out all the people and recommends you forget the public assistance. So, something well, people come explain me that when you apply, you choose a single parent and you get a little job in the market or so. If you can't mind to rent them, well, you gotta go and get public assistance. They ain't giving you on a whole start. You need to take politics out of politics. You need to put people that are neutral in those positions.
I hear you. I'm hoping that I will find enough evidence that warrants that person being removed. and message me on WhatsApp and let's start something and addressing that issue. You can't have people who are favoring others in positions where really and truly got to deal with poor people, because Guyana got enough poor people. And when a poor man comes to ask you for help, if you don't have, you can't give. You understand? But if you're placed in a position to help him, I don't think that you can not give and ridicule at the same time. You understand? Tell a man, brother, well, I ain't got enough for everybody and all them things. But don't ask me like you are God and a power to yourself. Tell me that, well, if I can't mind me 75, yeah, I would not have been here blood clot. I wouldn't have come here. And again, I am talking for the most part, because you got some people who drive a car because beggar man driving car too. Them 1 foot man, they're driving car too. So you would expect that if somebody they're bad, they don't have a car. But them 1 foot man, what they beg by them, like that, so them got car. Then they got workers, they just care workers. You understand? There's a business. So we have to look at it from that context.
One of the other means we should be looking into, right? The new government should be looking into is developing schemes that were made, that was opened during the PPP time, during this new time here, time, and they were left down. There is a proper road here, there is a proper street light, all the proper people in the
well, where we'll cover that, let me tell you where we'll cover that. We will cover that when I'm doing my cross-country consultations. As I said yesterday, I'll be doing cross-country consultations. I'm coming across the country. I want to hear what people have to say. I'm going to go to different villages. We're going to identify the problems. And in these things, there's a number of factors I want people to get when I say cross-country consultations. What is going to be doing is affording people the opportunity to see what something like a town hall meeting gives to. It has the citizenry participation. It allows your voice to be heard. And in those things, with me cheering, and every one of them I will be cheering, because people need to be put to the place if they don't know what they're talking about. So with me cheering, I think people would get a better understand of good management practice. Because when you go to every community, right, or good planning, good strategizing, when you go to every community has a problem. Where I sit here in this car, a girl came me up the road and show me that the roadside would do one of the blocks that just walk upon as the pavement, the thing we're covering the drain, there's a little separation there. It is about 6 feet. Not 6 feet, 6 inches, but 8 inches. And the person who house it there in front of know it is there wrong. He see me one time at this place. So the person tell the next body, man must tell Critic about the thing there. So imagine the Guyanese Critic. While the world is falling apart, the Guyanese Critic needs to come and go and get the Chinese company to rectify this hole before, hopefully before one of our children fall in there and die. Some people don't know. These is people who buy car for themselves. These is people who would build big house for themselves. But don't see it fit to take a wood or something and place it there in the meantime while putting in a complaint to have it rectified. You understand? Oh God, my children could dead with for truth. For truth, your children can't dead from your stove exploding. Your children can't dead from this road get knocked down when they run out. No, that don't happen. You understand? So we are not willing to do things for ourselves, but we want it done for us. So in these cross-country consultations, it will show, and I will explain to Guyanese as to how things are done or supposed to be done. They will have 100 issues, right, in every community. Every community will have 100, maybe 1,000 issues. But what has to be dealt with first is the issues that are the most pressing and will affect the most people. You understand? Those are the issues. If there's a road down the center of the community has no road. The first road you do is the road down the center of the community. that will serve all. You understand? You don't clean the back trench alone. You clean the trench first that allows everything else to drain in. Or based on the best projection from your engineer. Because housewife know how trench just clean and water flow and all them things there. So what the politicians have not been doing, or they're not good at doing, is explaining to the people how things work. We can't do that, and we... No. Ma'am, based on Georgetown being under the sea level, as a result of that, the outflow of water from the trenches in Georgetown is not continuous. No, they're a little too highfalutin. Auntie, water, the water that's only float when I open the coca. And why everybody's got to open the coca is because every tide, you can't left the coca open neither, because every tide, water get high and water was coming back and flooding. So you got black. So let us say water, high tide raise outside there, and the coca black, and none water can go out and rainfall. I began a little problem here for a couple of hours till the tide goes down again. Do we have, what we have to start looking at is in certain villages, the trenches do not have the capacity to take no hours of rainwater. So obviously we have to work with cocas in conjunction with pumps. That is an initiative that we can't undertake, and we must hold the government accountable to do. You understand? But you must know what you're going for. You don't just wake up in the morning and say, I want this and she want that and this and that. You understand? It doesn't work like that.
These schemes that were put in, they have been open for 10 years.
Here for do. Listen to me. I am taking your point. We are not doing discussions here. Get me up on WhatsApp and let's do something about it. Let's write up something. Let's make sure it gets to the relevant authorities and ensure that it doesn't fall on deaf ears. You understand? That is what we have to start doing. Let's do something about it. When you're saying these schemes, you get a list of schemes for me. You get a list of schemes. We could start with some. You get one, the main one, and we walk in there and look at it. And then first thing we go to the NDC. Because a lot of times the government might not have to come. The government might just have to call, a minister might just have to call somebody and get some action going on in there. The NDC will be able to deal with these kind of things. You understand? So we pressure people into action. And we got the time, we got the train taking off, no. We got the momentum. You understand?
Yeah.
Safe, brother, we talk.
Good morning, Guyanese Critic.
Good morning, my brother. Talk to me. You're live.
Apex School, considering, this is Ali from Apex, all the accidents happening by Apex School, I don't know if it could make an appeal that you have the aluminum barriers by Atlantic Garden, if they could extend it from the Torn eastward into Apex Education to help minimize the cars flying off the road and hitting students, staying down students on the building's fence and so on.
Brother, while covering that story,
Yeah.
a few days ago,
Yes, sir.
I am looking back and I'm thinking about those kids.
Definitely, sir.
I will make a special effort to ensure that. Don't worry. Attacking by the accident, I said, what? 1, 2. Then, yes, and I was saying, my God, what is this? We have to make it aware, and not only the safety barriers in place, but we have to stitch it in the people's head. We're in a school now, but citizens must know when you go in the area and across the country, we can use the area as the cornerstone for it in highlighting the issue. But across the country,
I would appreciate that, sir.
we'll work on it. We'll work on it, brother.
Thank
Safe.
you, sir.
Cool. When you are driving on this road, look out for children. Look out for people. See everybody driving by the road. Big excitement. Look out for each other. Good morning, brother. Returning a missed call.
Yeah. The same guy telling me yes, things settle up at border.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we come here now, but what so that people have moved by the thing don't settle up, right?
Brother, at this point in time this morning, let me make some calls and see what I could do for you.
Yeah, man. So
Let me make some calls. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Critic morning. Here now.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening to you.
Yes, here now. We live by road by Flakes, wrong shop at the back road by the school outside. And the road right near election time, they build this road up by little past Pan House. And from there, the road down. Then they build down to the back score. And we can hear now when we're in hall, you're cheering them, you can't walk out to come up on this road. And if you can't start, you have to walk out and go straight by Flakes wrong shop. And it I pay $400. Then I walk out. So when you go to the village thing, I got glad to come. And when you come, this time to come up with.
Just keep looking.
Alright.
Roger that. Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning. Critic?
Talk to me, brother.
Good morning, sir. How do you say? Everything okay?
I can't complain.
It's just a short message, please. I just want Rudolph Gonzalo, the foreigner.
Brother. You know me? Just watch me. Don't dare fudging stupidness with me, boy.
Alright, sir.
Yeah, I tell you, don't call me fudging phone and dare stupidness with me. This is a serious morning. You watching me live right now?
No.
Don't play games with me, boy. Y'all don't call me to attacking those stupidness for me, you know. I don't want to hear about low-life, hungry belly people. We talking about the development of a country. You can't tell me about some Gonzales. Yeah, that's why I like to shake me, you know. You know what I gotta do? I gotta start boxing up some of y'all. And then y'all gotta catch yourself. And I gotta do it publicly. Critic need anger management classes. You think it's anger? You think a man calling you, we talking serious issues moving forward, the development of the country. A man calling you to tell you he was looking for a man for bull? You could wait, you know why you are there, we are there? What happened, son?
Still alive?
Yeah, what? Tell me.
The engine, what kind of engine can use?
Carried by came. You see the light was coming on?
You can't think of no water in the radiator, nothing.
Jesus Christ. It got oil in the engine? Or it low? The oil in the engine low?
Little low. So carried by came over there and check it, the full of the water in the radiator.
Just carry there, not check on complete service, buddy.
Alright, good.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think I got anger. Me got anger management problem. I just don't deal with bullshit. Yeah, I said me got anger management problem. Me? I always go 0 to 100. Yeah, I said I'm back to coal. I go 0 to 100. Yeah, I said. Here, I have a day targeting. You talk something, I run in your face, high up, lash it down. Yeah, I said dick to kicking and then call back and start laughing. Like if not there. Not me, I use no brooms, I don't get worked about stupid. Yeah, I said. I is just a serious man. How you deal with it? So, sir, you called me at a very bad time. You know? We could talk about Rudolph another day. What the fuck? Y'all don't get me, now. You gotta deal with these hungry belly low life people talking nice. Eh? You could deal with these degenerates talking nice to them. Critic good man, I just want to make one talking about a man with sexing dog in a basement. One thing y'all mad and stop it. If you feel you could talk with us. So yeah, man, now it's about me? Now it's about time? No, if you tell a man, no, why you believe y'all can't get y'all priorities right? A girl come, I'll be back, man. No, sorry, I have nothing. Oh, I'm hungry. Wait, you hear when I say I'm not nervous, eh? You hear? Like you want shy about the water for you? You understand? Me? When you talk, if you watch me face, when somebody talk bullshit, right away me facial expression change. Some Guyanese just do poker face. Like, I ain't hear that. Me, I hear. I tell you blood clot what I gotta tell you. Hello, good morning. Yeah. No, he know what's going on. Over here, the engine must be done with a brand new truck drive and come. And I can't imagine how it come without water. It must be done mash up. Safe. Yeah, safe, brother. A big man, an important man calling me here. Let me find out what's the vibes. Yes, my brother, talk to me. Well, here, what telling you, here I could tell you is a done job, and we gotta make sure that don't happen. Roger that. Roger that. Here, I'm gonna shout you when I'm done. I'm up on my life. I'm gonna shout you when I'm done. Safe. Roger that, safe. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Let me run my WhatsApp messages. How long we there? I got some things to be there for an hour. But yeah, let me discuss. Call me. Let's discuss the way forward. What do you expect from your ministers? Good morning, Critic. You said we got our government because PPP win, but I vote for better living for my children and myself. I'm a single mother of 5 and I want a house lot. I want to be able to take care of my children. Now, when you want a house lot, do you know how you get a house lot? House lot, nobody brings it home to you. You have to apply. So that's the first thing. If you want something, in cases there's a process to go get it, but you don't apply for house lot alone, you apply yourself to developing yourself. You have to make a commitment. This is what you're going to do. Everybody that you see has things, except for those, for children who come and just get a better life. People work for things. Don't get confused. You see a man driving a big vehicle and everything. Even the man who go and get things now, you see what they're doing? They went talking up. Sherrod Duncan and all them. Sherrod Duncan used to ride a bicycle. Now we living in a house in Kisoon scheme. He got car, he got Prado because he throw the belly for the party. He talk life for them. So you don't get nothing for nothing. You gotta do something for get something. So y'all remember that. Right? I'm not saying you gotta go and there with a man, one of them ministers of a house. I'm saying you have to go through the process. You go to the housing, you apply. You understand? You apply. And I'm going to try to see if housing can split up itself. Because housing got to overload. Housing need to be in Linden. Housing need to be in Essequibo. Housing need to be in Borbies. And housing need to be in Georgetown. They got split up. Housing need to be in Letem. Housing needs to have offices across the country. Hello, good morning. Shit, like me data done. Break in at National Office at LBI. Who breaks into facility and steals checks? Wow. Hold on, let me buy a data plan and we're gonna. People trying to call and then getting through. Government services need to be accessible to Guyanese across the country. You understand? When I'm coming, I come with housing forms. You sign up the forms. We will share the forms. I will explain to you how to sign up housing forms. When we come with things. When I'm going across the country, housing up, me going to print farm, housing have to give me. Housing have to give me. When I go to do consultations, I go into housing and tell them, listen, I want forms. I want 1,000 forms. It's just a printout form. You understand? When you go into housing, you go for wait for line up for form. Or let them put it online. Print your forms and come. We will show you how to fill up those forms and put it on a big board. And that's what we could do. The bright ones in the community help the weaker ones. That is what we have to do. When you go, don't try to capitalize for nobody and use people. Michael? Michael! Have you organized everybody as to what they have to do?
Yeah.
Okay. You got to make sure you before time you find out lunch for them.
Yeah.
You can't be walking and you understand? Safe, son. Running my WhatsApp messages. You imagine these people. Aubrey Norton, here Aubrey Norton talk about the makeup. These people supposed to die in the community telling people watch, sign up for house lot. You have to apply. Make sure your application day in. Them make problem land your papi still talk about who choose what. Who right for this position. I don't give one blood clot. When I don't get what I want, or you want to be minister, I don't care what to do. I don't care what to do or how to put themselves. It's done, Jack. Being a no saying. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I just want to make sure that this is your number because I can get you on WhatsApp.
Well, then you have to store me on WhatsApp. And when you're storing in new phones, it's plus 592 622 7740.
But I couldn't get you back.
Well, I must block you.
Why? I didn't do you anything.
I just do them things that just for the fun of it. Hello. Talk to me, buddy.
Bless up. First thing I want the new government to do, revisit the oil contract. Guyanese need better deal than what they get in.
The new oil contracts can be revisited, is highly unlikely that this government could walk back on that. The important thing that we have to look at, and one of the things that is why it is very important to have these things, is making people aware how things work and what is best. Revisiting the oil contract is a difficult thing to do at this time. What has to be done, or could likely be done, is having a positive local content policy that will help. Jesus Christ. Hold. You don't go have the edge there. Well, you come straight out? Yes, you come out and then you turn. And let Uncle Kmo do an assessment and give us his opinion. Yeah, here we're telling you. What can save us at this time? Them man done sign away a set of thing. They screw up we whole life. What can save us at this time is a local content policy that is going to trap everything. You understand? The fudge up with the contracts. We lost colossally. It's a colossal failure, the contracts. But local, because remember, you have to, everything has to go on within our country. And we make sure the taxes and everything benefit the Guyanese people. Right now, all the thing is foreign companies, Trinidadian companies, Guyanese ain't got nothing, getting really nothing from this thing. But a local content policy gonna get the trappings. And why I'm telling you this is because you could be singing to the wind. Oh, the contract, and when you catch yourself, the honest truth is it never could have been revisited. And you waste time singing to the wind, the local content policy go on and nobody cares, and we miss everything. We miss the boat. It's like the dog with the bone, dog and the bone. The dog got the bone in the mouth, and because he greedy, he watching in the water, he see a bigger bone, and he drop the one to pick up the one, and then he ain't got nothing. So, that is what we consultations will be about. Yeah, tell me what is it, and I can tell you all well here. These things ain't likely, these things possible. How are we going forward here? All them things though. You understand?
Alright,
next thing.
The next thing is, do you have an idea of who to have in mind for the Minister of Finance?
Why would you ask me, buddy? You're trying to skin me up or what? Take a hint, take a hint.
Use the brains, use the mind behind.
Yeah, no. Listen to me, take a hint, take a hint. It is likely that one of these mornings you would wake up and you hear, the Guyanese Critic is coming to you live from my new office as Minister of Finance.
Hey, another thing, Alex said, why they don't lock up rooms? She watching man.
She can get charged, she can get charged, she can get charged.
Because she can get charged for assault.
I see something in Chronicle, I don't know what's going on down with Chronicle. But I see something in Chronicle says she can get charged. But I don't know the people. We're still running propaganda and the government change. I don't know what's going on. But let me see, let me see.
Okay.
I want to down up a shit this morning. I want to figure out what we doing for one another. Where we going with them.
Well, I must say, your program started off very, very nice so far. I like the positive vibes that you're giving to the people. And you're encouraging the people to understand that they're, within this new government or within politics of itself, as a society, you can never lose once you hustle for yourself.
No, but here, I want to forget, like some people say, Critic, wait one day now for what I lock me hole? Why you waiting a day for? Why you waiting a day for? You understand? No, me neither. I fight it. No. I want to know what you're doing, when you're doing it, and why you're doing it. How does it benefit me? Simple as that. All I'm doing is asking questions. You understand?
Because weight, people fail to realize weight have different definition. But for me, when people tell me weight, it means that's a heavy load. Weight is a heavy load. And nobody want to carry a burden on the shoulder. So why weight on a heavy load? You know what I mean? So the point is, keep up what you're doing. I like the positivity.
No, but again,
I like the message that you
remember, we have our experience. And we have to take responsibility for the failure of the last government. We have to partially take responsibility. Their ignorance led them down the wrong road, but our procrastination, our naivety fueled that. And they assumed that we supported what they were doing. We kept what we wanted and we said, give them a chance. No, do not ever give any other government a chance. When you hit the road, I want to know what you're doing, when you're doing it, why you're doing it, and how does it affect me. That is all that has to be in the citizenry mind as they go forward. Why you're doing what you're doing, when will it be done, and how does it affect me. Every day. Every day is not no big problem. Brother, we're going in. When the thing happen, all the PPP people, if the PPP does something that is not in the best interest of the people, the PPP people, the PNC people, everybody say, we will not stand for this. Write letters. You got my program you can call in on. You understand? You got all the other programs come out and say, man, listen to me. I's a PPP, man, is a hardcore. I name John Paul. And I am dissatisfied with this decision just made. You can't make a decision because what's going to happen? Some people feel nice. Maybe say you do something, you decide to cut off water to the community. You understand? No. It is a basic human right. This is not up for discussion whether you want to give the water. No? As the PPP, a PPP government, you have to do for all Guyanese. I don't care. And what I'm looking at is how the black leadership misled their people, have not come and apologized to them and still misleading them. Aubrey Norton needs to go in the black communities and give single parents, people and things, give them applications and say, here, apply. Y'all start the process. You understand? So you have something for the next 5 years to say, I did not get anything. I did not. I apply. Look at my application. I have a reference number. Oh God, people done dead. Oh Lord, look at this. Look at the one. So if the Minister of Housing is no good, what do we do? Left he with all the land, forgive away he people who he choose and take for family? No. You understand? So when you watch these banners, you realize them is the worst thing that ever happened to some people in this country. Because remember, you looking to them for leadership. And all they do, they don't lead nobody, they incite people. Alexander, well, here what we gonna do. We are going to do something. We want to run these programs at UG. I's done an upstart. You understand? Alexander's done a swindler. You know, for spin story, a lie. You understand? Now, use that skill. And let me say, here what now, we can move and we want these kind of things. Let us implement things that low level, people of low level of education, that they really make it, could come and change around the life at UG. Let me do that. You understand? These men have only been serving themselves. They're self-serving. That is the problem we have. You understand?
You see what I noticed with especially within the black communities in Guyana. A lot of them have a low self-esteem. So anything come.
No, but where does it come from? Where does it come from? Hold for me, boy. Hold for me. We talk. Hey, son. What happened? Something is wrong? Daddy's coming there. Safe. Buy a new truck, think you're gonna get no problem and the problem start. Jesus Christ, man. I need a break. Guys, good morning. I'm trying to call you but cannot get on a number from Barbies in the right because one of my data got 17 subject and... Hello, good morning. Yeah, Chief. Okay. Alright, safe, Chief, cool. No problem, safe, Chief. You too, safe. My daughter got 17 subjects and go to study at GRA and study at GRA, and they didn't give her the job. They give it to someone else who had less subjects, and then my next daughter get 12 subjects, and the same thing happened to her. You're fine. You work cut out for you, guy. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Critics. How you doing, man?
What gonna tell you? They
Critics, one thing I want you address is the duty on vehicles. You know, it's not fair that you buy a vehicle for like $10,000 a minute, which you gotta pay 50,000 years duty. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I would like you to highlight that part of it. Why Guyanese must drive what the government want you to drive? Why they make it so hard that you can't buy your own vehicle from America and bring it together because the duty is so high?
We got to take into consideration the amount of vehicles that are on the road right now. You as one individual saying, yeah, we need a drop, but if it's so high and they got so much of vehicle, I want to know when the drop will happen. You understand? So we got to take enough consideration, but it is on the table. I think
the price you pay for a Primo, like $17,000, you know what you could get for that in America?
I don't think, listen to me, I don't think certain vehicles should have any duty attached to it other than VAT.
Like what kind of vehicle are you talking about?
Them same Primo and them little car. You can't get a working mother paying $1 million in duty for no a premium is $1 million. As the cars get bigger, it's get more.
Yeah, I know that. But why they must choose what you must drive? Action speak louder. Actions sometimes speak louder than words. Because
well, let's consult on it now. Let me know walk while. What happened?
No, we work well because it's going on for a very long time.
Remember, y'all done and listen to me. People don't come to work for eat. If you got people, hold for me, brother. Hold for me. If you got people, let them boys know. Talk to Michael, but when he come back, it's not no help thing. You'll be taking care of them when the weekend is up. You understand? They will come, then I come for you work. We got a restaurant here, then I come here for eat. You gotta eat before you come. You understand? Well, yeah, no catching up yourself. But when you're brought in there, you gotta watch your back and make sure things going on all the time. Right? No skin teeth and play. We going out for lunch, I'm gonna pick you up later, right? So, yeah, bye.
Yeah. I don't think it's fair the government actually tell you what you must buy and what you must drive.
Well, in the government telling you what you must buy and what you must drive is really keeping you in check with certain guidelines. Because I will tell you cannot have no circumstance you could have free range. No circumstance you could left Guyanese for just do whatever. You take out the duties. Where are we gonna get money to fix roads? Remember, this thing is a cycle, you know. This thing is a business. The money that comes in goes in from duties on vehicle, goes into the coffers, and in tune that's how we build roads.
Yeah, but
you take your money. Well, we got to look at that and use our things wisely. are we gonna take up? Because he was saying, yo, we got aisle. No, but here, man, we got aisle. We got aisle. And you saying, man, take me aisle money and give me duty pun. Give me half duty pun car, right? Take out the duty. But the next man is saying, man, listen to me. Give me money when I make me money, because here laugh. If I supposed to collect $5 million a year from this aisle money, a Guyanese is supposed to get. Are you telling me, no, don't worry me money, take it out for duty, and I only buying one car, we're paying duty for $1 million for 5 years? What I want to worry about duty? No, you charge how much duty you want. I want me $5 million every year. You understand? So we got do why I'm saying, I ain't saying nothing wrong with what you saying there. I'm in agreement with you. But we gotta consult and see what is the best thing for Guyana. Not me. Not because I want to bring in a Lexus. I want duty. What's the best thing for Guyana? How much people want to bring in Lexus? How much people want the duty have?
If we're moving Guyana forward, we want Guyana to look like foreign other countries. We can't be driving primo all the days of our life.
No, I understand that. I understand that. But brother,
it's only Guyana probably the Japanese carriers come to right now. Other countries rejecting them.
All the African nations, all the African nations. Let me consult on it. Let me make one thing that we got a great interest in. The topic. Let me consult, we talk, we pull a program specifically on that. If you have the numbers, and overwhelmingly people want that, we go with it. You understand?
You know what people want that. People mustn't get narrow.
No, but you I am saying I'm not seeing that. I am telling you I'm not seeing that. People not getting narrow. Watch I drive it through street everywhere is a car, man got bus car, park in the yard, car the hay. Yes, sir, everywhere is a vehicle charge.
Yeah, but the car easy to come by, but it's the payments critics. You just go to come some of them going.
Well, look at it hot in them because they're still buying more. Hey, we talk, bro, we talk. Don't worry. Right. I dep on it. I ain't forget you. Guys, let me wrap it up. I got things to do. Whatever we doing, we got, because that's my friend, that's my boy, right? And he got the idea, well, the duty of a car. But it's a bad thing. If you see car, like they ain't done it, like that, it would have stressed out the car. Good well, boy, he's a buying car. You gotta look at what was the pros and cons or something. And then he said, they got aisle, but no. You give me money. I gonna work. Yes, sir. You can't decide, oh, we taking half duty. We ain't gonna give people the aisle money because we taking half duty for the vehicle. Right? We ain't gonna give you aisle money, but we gonna take half duty. Duty, some people even want to buy a car. One of the people who don't buy a car. Glad for motorbike. I want a bicycle, would never buy a car. No. You can't decide for me. And certain things have to be in check. I think for them old car, you're supposed to be a duty, but when you don't pay duty for old car, they because start bringing a wires at the old car in the place. What I would do is I would lobby for those cars like there's new Kia, brand new Toyota, no duty. If you're buying a brand new car, no duty. But them used car, you bring a old car, no, charge them $1 million. No duty. So you set it in a way, the rules in a way that it guides us in the right direction. You get a new car, they're more effective and all them things, more fuel efficient, less pollution. You understand? But you gotta pay duty. Them old car, more duty, I want to put them 1 million more on them. So people calculate mean going wrong there. You understand? So let us look at that and let's consult and things on the way forward. We talk. You guys take care. Love you all. And remember, there's a Guyanese thing. It's not a PPP thing. It's not a PNC thing. It's a Guyanese thing. And if it's a PNC, the plane's cheaper that time, you ain't ever said no, it's a PPP. No, you ain't got to do that. You come, you understand? As a proud PNC, you're going to apply for your house lot. I'll want to tell you to give you weight. Well, you know, me when you wait and all too. I want you to talk up. You understand? Say, man, we're going on. You could do it nicely. We're going on and waiting at the hay. You understand? Let us look at that. Let us look at the way forward. Let's work together for build a better Guyana. Love you guys.